Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But most importantly, turn on your notification, so you'll know every time I upload. Now, let's get into it. There's nothing that could have prepared Katya for this type of fight. Protecting herself is one thing, but trying to keep her balance on a floor filled with intestinal matter and blood would make that nearly impossible. It doesn't help that most of Shanghai's security detail has been groomed since adolescence. Katya stands to her feet, and no sooner than she was able to get upright, she was grabbed, brutally forced to stand face to face with him, then slammed against the metal doors, all in one smooth and well-executed motion. Then, he started to speak.
You are coming with me.
The hell I am.
Katya headbutted him, pushing both of them away from the doors. As the doors open, Katya feels a bit of relief, seeing Rhonda ready to jump in. Katya knocks him down and pounces, banging his head against the floor. Micah was standing there, holding on for dear life, and highly medicated. While Shanghai's finest was laying in Billy's blood unconscious, the trio darted out of the room, and into the hiding spot in the linen closet. Once below ground level, they worked together to carry Micah, and keep him from re-injuring himself. Rhonda on one side, and Katya on the other, struggling, but putting enough room between them and the new set of people after them. After walking for a little over 2 hours, in silence, there was an eerie feeling that came over all of them, at once, it seemed. Not one sound they were being hunted. Rhonda noticed they were finally at the peak of the yellow line Eric was speaking of. They made their way to the surface, and there sat an all-black van, with dark-tinted windows. Rhonda knew something was wrong, but couldn't put her finger on it. The keys were in the ignition. They placed Micah in the rear of the van. Rhonda started searching for weapons, while Katya was checking for tracking devices. Then, a beeping sound that startled Katya. She already had reservations about that van. That didn't help.
What's that?
The phone I took off the guard. It must be Eric. We have to go.
You won't hear me complain.
Micah was standing behind Katya, ready to get going. After all of that walking, Micah has finally started to come through, and seems to be able to make it on his own, and possibly keep up. They took off back in the tunnels, and selected another route, in hopes it'll be a better option. Katya started questioning Rhonda without missing a step. She started to explain, it wasn't Eric, I thought he had his phone. It wasn't him, and I lead us straight into a trap. He wouldn't answer the password. He said glove box. Rhonda looks back at Katya, and yelled out, he calls it a passenger drawer. They continued in silence, until they located another vehicle to snatch. Micah hot-wired the taxi cab. Once started, Rhonda takes over the driver's position, and Katya gets in the passenger side, as Micah makes his way to the back seat, and lays down on the floor to stay out of sight.
What's the plan?
I don't have one. We have no help.
Yeah, I figured that.
But somehow, we have to make it back to the States.
No, we need to find a safe place to stay. A change of clothes, and a halfway working computer. This memory card may pay a safe way out of here, and back into the States.
I have a plan. I'll make a call at our next stop. I'll have to call every favor I have, to get us out of this. But, it will definitely work.
We'll switch off so we can keep moving. Not again.
They have Eric. We need to get back now.
Stay tuned for Season 3, Episode 8, next Thursday.